Good morning. First, I introduce myself. I am Vedaraj from RMD Engineering College, working as Assistant Professor of CSE Department. Next 21 days, we are going to discuss basic concepts of Java programming. Today is the day one. We are going to discuss what are the special features of Java. First, we are going to discuss what is Java. Java is a very popular object-oriented programming language. It was developed by James Gosling in the year of 1995. So many programming languages are there. C, C++. What is the specialty in Java? Why do we go for Java? Today, the entire session, we are going to discuss what are the special features of Java. So many special features of Java are available. Number 1, Java is a simple programming language. Number 2, Java is a object-oriented programming language. Number 3, Java is a compiled and interpreted programming language. Number 4, Java is a platform-independent language. Number 5, Java is a architecture-neutral language. Number 6, Java is a robust language. Number 7, Java is a multi-threaded language. Finally, Java is a secure language. Now we are going to discuss one by one. The first very important feature or the buzzword of Java is a simple programming language. Why Java is a simple programming language? So many reasons are there. Number 1, compared to C++, most of the syntaxes are very similar to C++. So we can say Java is a simple language. Number 2, once you learn a C++, it is very easy to learn. So easy to learn is the one of the reason we can say Java is a simple programming language. Number 3, most of the complicated concepts are eliminated from Java. Java does not support the concept of pointers. Java does not support the concept of operator overloading. So we can say Java is a simple programming language. Again, I tell you why Java is a simple programming language. Number 1, most of the syntaxes are very similar to C++. Once you learn the C++, Java is very easy to learn. Number 2, most of the complicated concepts are eliminated from Java. Java does not support the concept of pointers. Java does not support the concept of operator overloading. So we can say Java is a simple programming language. The next very important feature is Java is a purely object-oriented programming language. Let me compare to C++. C++ is not a purely object-oriented programming language. C++ is a partially object-oriented programming language. For example, we can write C++ program in two different ways. Number 1, all the coding should be written inside a void main, or we can write Java C++ coding inside a class. So either we can write C++ code inside a void main, or we can write C++ code inside the class definition. So without class definition also we can write some C++ program. So C++ is not a pure object oriented programming language. Okay, now we come to the Java. Without class definition, we cannot write even a single simple program. So Java is a purely object-oriented programming language. Even you can print a hello world. The word should be written, the code should be written only inside the class definition. Without class, we cannot write even a single program. So Java is a purely object-oriented programming language. The third very important feature of Java is a compiled and interpreted programming language. See, either any programming language, take any programming language. For example, C is a compiled programming language. Take a C++. C++ is a compiled programming language. Python is an interpreted programming language. The only one language Java is supported, both compiler as well as interpreted. So Java is purely compiled and interpreted language. The execution of Java consists of two stages. First, we are writing the source code. The source code is converted into bytecode with the help of the compiler. What is the role of compiler here? The compiler just convert the Java code into bytecode. The bytecode is not a human understandable code. It is not understood by the human. It is not understood by the system. So it is also called as intermediate code. It is not understood by human as well as it is not understood by the system. So this bytecode, these intermediate code should be converted into machine understandable format. So we are using the interpreter. So if you want to execute even a single program, we need both compiler as well as interpreter. So Java is purely compile and interpreter language. The fourth very important feature of Java is a platform independent language. This is very important feature. C language is not a platform independent language. C++ is not a platform independent language. What do you mean by platform? Platform is nothing but operating system. The Java support different operating system. We can simply say write once, run anywhere. We can write in one OS. That program can run on different operating system. So we can say platform independent means Java program will run on any operating system. It is not depending on any operating system. Okay, now we are going to discuss with one example. Consider a Java program. Consider a Java program. Now the Java program is compiled. The compiler convert the Java program into bytecode. I already told the bytecode is not a machine code. The bytecode is not a human understandable code. It is the intermediate code. Okay, now we consider I am writing the Java program in one operating system. Now I try to move this bytecode into different operating system. Whether a different operating system support this bytecode? Yes, different operating systems support the bytecode because every operating system has a inbuilt JVM. JVM is nothing but Java Virtual Machine. Our bytecode should support what is the role of this JVM? I tell you first, what is the role of JVM? JVM convert the bytecode into machine understandable format. For example, I am writing the source code in Mac OS. I try to move this bytecode into Linux OS. Linux OS has a inbuilt JVM. The JVM read the bytecode. That bytecode should be converted into Linux readable machine format. So the bytecode can run on different OS because of JVM. JVM is inbuilt in every operating system. So we can say Java is a platform independent language. So platform independent is nothing but Java program can run on any operating system. It is not depending on particular operating system. So we can say Java is a platform independent language. Number 5, Java is a architectural neutral language. Yes, this is very important feature. Java support different architecture. It works with 32-bit architecture as well as 64-bit architecture. We can say clearly why Java is architectural neutral language. For example, the size of the primitive data type is fixed. For example, take a C language. If you want to store one integer variable, we need 2 bytes of memory space. Some book may tell if you want to store one integer variable, it takes 4 bytes. Either 2 bits or 4 bytes. Both are correct. See, 32-bit architecture, to store one integer variable, we need 2 bytes. 64-bit architecture, to store one integer variable, we need 4 bytes. But Java, there is no difference. To store one integer variable, the size of the primitive data type, the size of the integer is 2 bytes. It is fixed for all the architecture. It is not changed for 32-bit architecture. It is not changed for 64-bit architecture. The size of the primitive data type is fixed. So we can say Java is a architectural neutral language.
The very important next feature is Java is a robust language. We are all know robust in the sense robust is a strong. Java is a very strong language. Why do you say Java is a robust language? Because of two reasons. Number one, Java support the concept of garbage collection. Number two, Java support the concept of exception handling. In C++, there is a concept called as constructor and destructor, right? Constructor is used to initialize the object. Destructor is used to deallocate the object memory space. But Java support the concept of constructor, but Java does not support the concept of destructor. Okay, instead of destructor, Java support the concept called as garbage collector. What do you mean by garbage collection? All the unused memory space are deallocated automatically. Automatic deallocation of unused memory space object is called as garbage collection. Number two, why Java is called a strong language or Java is called a robust language? Java support the concept of exception handling. What do you mean by exception? Exception is nothing but runtime error. Java very effectively handle the exception with the help of the try block, catch block, and finally block. So we can say Java is a robust language because of two reasons. Number one, Java support the concept of garbage collection. Number two, Java support the concept of exception handling. Very important next feature is Java is a multi-threaded language. What do you mean by multi-threading? The task is divided into number of smaller tasks. All the smaller tasks can be run parallelly. Simultaneous execution of more than one task is called as multi-threaded. Simultaneous execution or the parallel execution of more than one task is called as multi-threaded. Java support the concept of multi-threaded because of two reasons. We can implement this multi-threading concept in Java with the help of the thread class, or we can use runnable interface. Why do we need multi-threading? What is the usage of multi-threading? Number one, it effectively uses the resources. Java support the concept of multi-threading because we can use the resources very effectively. CPU utilization is somewhat improved. So Java is called as multi-threaded language. The final very important feature is Java is a very secure language. Compared to C and C++, yes, obviously Java is a secure language because Java does not support the concept of pointers. C++ support the concept of pointers, but Java does not support the concept of pointers. Using pointer, anyone can access the memory. It is not a secure way. So Java completely eliminate the concept pointers. So no one can access the memory using pointers here. So Java does not support the concept of pointers. So Java is a very secure language. Okay, next class we are going to discuss how to write a simple Java program. Thank you.